Why, hello, my people. What is up? It's Gleekon, and I'm here one more time with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. We are on the weekly installment, which we didn't get to do last week because of all the server crises, of World of Warcraft Classic. So today's goal is to wrap up all of our adventures in Dire Maul. For now, we might do as part of the vanity project, we might get a couple of the little and more annoying things out of the way. The first things first, we need to check out Dire Maul Tribute. There is a guy, House, like a German style, that keeps pretty much always a Dire Maul Tribute open. Super nice dude, and then you can just come get your buffs or whatever you want while you're in there. And for us, we just need to be able to go in there to turn in unfinished Gordok business. So that's our goal for today. So there are dudes, but they won't attack you, I guess. Guess that's how it works, so you can come get your buffs. I don't know if one of the dudes down there gives you a buff. You notice there are mobs that are open. There are a couple mobs that are open, notably bugs. I don't see any buff guys down there. Pretty sure the kitchen guy opens up some stuff. There's an open door in case you need to go turn in Elven Legends or any other books. That is a pack of mobs that will attack you. So you kind of want to skip those guys. Yeah, I don't know where that guy goes right there, that boss down there. He might have moved around. But yeah, all we're here... Oh man, we have a full squad. Alright, so I have to be careful because the bugs will aggro. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think you got to go up but stay on the wall right there, actually. It's been a little while since we did this. You can run and jump up. That's typically what I do. Yeah, I know you can get up right here. I've done it before. There you go. Alright, now what we're going to need when we switch over, because we're going to do Horde and Alliance today, we need an open Dire Maul Tribute on Horde, too. So that's going to be a little bit more of a tricky thing. But yeah, so we're going to come over here. If you want to, you can go talk to the cook guy over there. And he's not, I don't know where he is, but anyway, he will give you the drinks, but he doesn't give a buff, so we don't really need that. Okay. Just come up through the middle here. There is... Oh. Well, he is not eligible to turn the quest in. So, that's a bummer. We will go back and see if he's chilling in the other room, too. Oh, those bugs, I forgot. Those bugs will aggro you. But this might be... It might be cooked on this one. I'll go check the back room just in case. We'll see. House guy is... I guess that's guard Fengus. Yeah, it looks like perhaps the actual... guys are not... Ah, gotcha. Is that thing? Minion? So maybe just... So he just says you have to get the king buff first, so that's cool. Just try to not mess with these little minions. That makes more sense. I guess those eyes, I don't know what those eyes are about. So that's what they mean, I guess, when they want the buff. He's one of the guys that give you the buffs. That's Slip. They call that guy Slip. I don't know why they say eyes. Sometimes you see them talking about eyes. This says nothing about the eyes. I don't see the goblin over there, so that means somebody turned in the goblin quest. Sometimes you can get lucky. But I don't think we even have a key anyway. Open up the goblin thing. We have the gauntlet. Looks as though it was once imbued with potent magic. That's the gauntlet we're going to turn in here. We just have to make sure we don't do anything dumb. I don't think the minions attack you if their bosses don't attack you. Now we got a lot of stuff. We got this ogre suit. We have one inventory slot. After this, I'm pretty sure we are actually done with everything. Alright, so here we are going in to get the king buff. Not very fast here. There is somebody out here with us. Okay, there they are. There's Knight Captain House. He's the person that keeps one open. And he just monitors trade. Like, if you are looking for group, like if you say, I'm looking for a Dire Maul tribute, within like 0.2 seconds, he will... I was close to him, that's why. He'll give you a buff. I mean, he'll just give you an invite. Just a nice dude, just making the community better. There's a Gordok tribute. Cool. I don't know if we're allowed to loot that or not. I don't remember which one. It's Mizzle the Crafty. Maybe you talk to the observer first? No, you talk to Mizzle the Crafty. Okay. Alright, so now I'm the king. I got it's going to be the king buff. Talk to the observer. I don't know why this tribute is
out of range.
Like open. What's inside there? Anything good? Whoa. Cool. Alright, well what can we throw away? That's dope. So if I throw away, what can I even throw away? This? Parry attack by 1% with a 22 attack power. That's cool. Right? I mean, am I just taking things that I shouldn't be taking? Because that's a good... That 22 attack power is better than... I don't have any other offensive trinkets, and it's a blue trinket. I like that. Now there's ring, 15 agility, chance to hit 1%. It's freaking great too. So this right here is close to that. It's like a 2, but it is an over increase about that. And this one, yeah, this is a better... Yeah, let's toss it. Oh, I have an extra 1 slot. Or do I have extra Morning Glory do? Double check my... I don't want to throw those out. I have a 20 stack right there, so I could throw out my little 2 stack of Morning Glory do. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and I have this mana shard. Alright, so that ring is an upgrade ring for me. It's better than this ring if I'm going on for a hit set. Now it does... This ring should be better when I'm going healing. Now this Hyena Jerkin, that's not better, so I shouldn't take either of those two. So I'll leave those two for others. I think that's probably the logic behind it, but that ring and trinket were legit upgrades for me. Okay, and then... That's it. I think you can get... So what a nice dude. You just... I guess that's probably what it's all about. They're probably leaving it, and then you just, like, trick-or-treating. Like, you help yourself if it's really an upgrade. And those two both were real upgrades for me. So now I have everything blue except this one trinket. Okay, so now even the minions are on my side. Everybody's green. You can talk to them all. We are the king. We'll grab some buffs on the way. Can. And that's really... This was really question mark mission number 1. And I didn't even have to wait to get the group. So now the only thing that's a possible question mark is if we want to turn in Elven Legends on our horde, which is a minor issue. So we should be good and never... The only other thing is technically having the key to free that dude again, that goblin. That is technically an issue to do the repeatable version of that quest. So if we really truly want to be 100%ing everything, we need to do that, and we're not going to do a whole run right now for that. That's... Oh, he's right there. But I don't think I have the key. Yeah, okay, so he gave me the intelligence buff. I don't think I have a key. Maybe I'm missing it in my bag. Oh, that's the healing belt. That's good. I can try to talk to him, but I truly... Oh, that's the Gordok ogre suit. What am I missing? I don't have the things needed. But that's what he's there for. The free whatever, maybe if you have the key, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe he just respawned. Oh yeah, I should give this guy a tip too. I mean, it's a good idea. Be nice of me to... He helped me out. I paid more for less. And I got those pieces of gear. He doesn't ask for a tip, so... But that doesn't mean I shouldn't get one. And he's helped me twice now. Yeah, so here's the second guy. Oh, this other guy that walks around now. He probably gives you a buff too. I don't know where he's at. Just be careful not to grab those bugs right there. They'll ruin everything. Alright, now we can turn this quest in. Okay.
You no find it, do you, boss? Maybe old-time story, a bad story. Hard to believe that creepy elf can steal from Gordok King. Wow, you are the true king. I never think I see this gauntlet in my life. It looked like it got no mojo left anymore. Maybe that creepy elf try and ruin gauntlet. Well, I say ha-ha to him. Look, this mark on the gauntlet, an old-timey magic mark, older than the Gordok, they say. Well, as captain of the Gordok, we all learn one thing over and over, how to make Mark come to life and give power back to Gauntlet. I do it for you, King. Here, take the Gauntlet and rule forever.
Alright, the one plate we have, this is... It's worse armor by 6. Actually, let's talk to this guy. There you go, he gives me a second buff. Okay, let's reevaluate that again. Okay. It's worse armor by 6, which is like a 0.6 change. Does get +1 strength, so now it's a 0.4. But I lose 5 stam, so that's like basically like a 2.1 loss. Then I gain 3 spirit. So it's like 9 spirit, which is like a 3-point spirit gain. So it's like a smidgen better. I guess I'm gonna take it. A little bit more balanced for a paladin. See how it looks. Reaver claws. Looks cool with the red. Now I've got Gordok's handguards. And we have completed unfinished Gordok business. So we have a quest done. So we actually did this quest, unfinished Gordok business. Let's go to the end wherever we were at. Dire Maul North. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Alright, so if you look at the order of the quest, the only other thing we have to do in Dire Maul North, a second free knot, which we're not going to be doing that today. So that's going to go on to our vanity project. Boom, free knot. That's just Dire Maul. Dire Maul tribute run. And I just don't want to do another one just to do the repeatable version of the quest we already did. Okay, and him turning in Elven Legends. Cool. Alright, if you look at our other quests that we have, we can leave now. We'll go talk to those dudes. Looking at the other quests, pretty decent cloak. Decent, but not better than what I have. There is one other buff we're missing right now. I don't know where it comes. It's not this guy. The drunk? He gives you the ability to, like, buy stuff, I think. Oh, yeah, so they're giving 10 gold. So that's good to know. Yeah, so he just gives you some rum. Maybe I'll send more than that. I'll let them know that I'm going to mail a tip. I feel bad. There's a whole operation going on here. Maybe this is the other guy? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to stay in this group for now. We got to figure out a way to get... I really don't know what I'm going to do. Alright, so we have to go up to Moonglade. That's one of our quests. For Shards of the Felvine. And the rest is in the Eastern Plaguelands. So we have a little bit of prepping, or whatever, in the... Yeah. So we gotta prep for... We're prepping also for Upper Blackrock Spire. That's the other goal for today. So we gotta go find... I don't even know what's the best way to do this. I guess going out to Feathermoon is probably the best. Kind of annoying. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's a little bit easier when I go to Feathermoon. Oh, look, there's a little arena guy down there. The Raza, a rare elite. Okay. Yeah, they left the thing over. I just opened it up because I saw it. No one was there. People were walking by. I don't know. Pretty nice. Which is going to help us, you know? It's going to help us continue the process here of hopefully being relevant as we do upper... Ooh, I don't want to fight those guys. Alright, so Upper Blackrock Spire is what we're going to do the research on our long flight today. After we do that flight, as we fly to Moonglade, we're going to turn in Shards of the Felvine. I don't know what else are we missing on our list here. We also have the Horde has to turn in Lethtendris' web. So that's it. The Horde has 2 quests to turn in on the Dire Maul side of things. And then... Then it's all about signing or figuring out what's going on for Upper Blackrock Spire. So not too shabby. And the Horde's going to have to pick up some quests for that too. So we're going to do our research as we fly, whatever research we don't finish. And we're going to We have some. We have Drakefire Amulet, the Demon Forge, and Tinkee Steamboil. And, you know, we might actually be completing, but I think almost everything is in Eastern Kingdom. So let's start looking this over as we look at this. So Drakefire Amulet, we have. General Jakaseth's Demise. Let's find out where... Actually, you know, first things we should do is look at the map. So I think General Jakaseth's Demise is in this quest right here. Yeah, so that one is ready to go. It's available for pickup. So is Doomrigger's Clasp. Okay, cool. So let's drop that for now. So we have Demon Forge. Black Hand's Command, I think, is found at the end of the instance. So if you actually go to this, we can't pick that one up right now. Yeah, if you look at it, that's found from the Scar Shield Quartermaster. That will allow you to access the Orb of Command. I think that is what you use to be allowed to do Blackwing Lair. So that one we can't do today. Mayara Brightwing. No, I don't know where that one comes from. I think I'm going to miss that boat. That's okay. So Mayara Brightwing. Is that a Eastern Plaguelands? Maybe. Well, I don't see it. Maybe I can run and catch this boat. Actually, I think longer to take the boat. Whatever. Alright, let's look up Mayara Brightwing. That's really... So far, it looks pretty straightforward. Burning Steps. Oh. And that opens up the Doomrigger's Class quest. Did we already do it? Let's check my list and see. Maybe I already did that quest. Yeah, maybe I already did this quest walk through Upper Blackrock Spire. No, I don't even have one. Okay, so we're going to do Upper Blackrock Spire. Oh, I got the caps on. Oops. Upper Blackrock Spire. Okay, and we will put those couple bad boys right there. Alright, so I gotta check, like, Doomrigger's Clasp, if I already have that quest. So, Mayara Brightwing should be picked up in Stormwind. So, if I go to Stormwind and... Oh, it's still available. So it might be a chain that's just unnecessary, in which case I don't have to... I guess we're going to look when we're in Stormwind, and if it doesn't appear, we're going to drop Doomrigger's Clasp and then pick that up. So that should be fine. That's just a little bread ring. It says it takes you out to the Burning Steps. Oh, Burning Steps. That makes sense. Okay. Then... Delivery to Ridgewell? That's the third step. So after you complete Doomrigger's Clasp, which Doomrigger's Clasp you actually need... Oh no, we don't have that quest yet. Oh, okay, good. Cool. Alright, so that's all good. Egg freezing, egg collection. That's, I think, Burning Steps. Tinkee Steamboil. She opens up egg freezing. And then... I don't know, egg collection is maybe if you run it a second time. So that's fine. Alright, cool. Let's go over to House here. Send House some gold. Not that worried about it. Not that worried about, I'm going to send him a nice fat tip. Well, I don't know what would be a fat tip for the 2 pieces of gear I just gained. Plus the ability to turn the quest in. How about 25 gold, maybe? I don't know if that's too small.
I need to get closer.
Let's do it to house. Windseeker. And he has helped us actually twice with this, so I'm gonna send him that. Okay. Alright, so I left them. Now we're gonna repair and then get on the... I want to repair and sell whatever we have. Find a place... Here we go. Maybe this person can repair. A gold of repairs. What can we sell? We are going to go... That I can sell. I mean, I guess I'll use this various grogs. Don't need that one-handed axe. I do need to kind of cook those, actually. That I... This is actually a better trinket for when I go in healing mode. So actually, I should still keep that trinket. I am going to use this key to open up my locked chests. Oh, great. Then no, I'm not. I guess I'm just going to stash that. That'll sell. That'll sell. Okay, what do I need to make the sun scale salmon? I can just make it if I just had a fire. Is there a fire around here? Anybody? 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 And then what do I need? I just need some water, I think. Yeah. Let's see if they...
Your body looks worn and your spirit weary. Rest yourself beneath our roof and allow Elune to guide your dreams.
See if we've got anybody with general supplies so I can make a... About water. I don't even have water.
Be careful.
Food and drink. Does he have water? There we go. Let's say, why would they not have water? Alright, so now I just need freaking fire. Is there fire in this town? Or I could get flint and... Oh, there's a fire right there. Good. I don't want to have to go buy all that. It's just going to help me have a couple more little buff. And the knife and soup is good for when I'm healing. Okay. That sun-scaled salmon is just... Well, I guess I already did have a stack of it. What else can I really sell? I don't know. Some of this stuff's just got to be getting put in the bag. I don't know. Jujus. That's a big problem. That's a big part of it, too. I just have all these jujus.
Where would you like to fly to?
Alright, we're going to go to Moonglade now. As we continue to do the research. Alright, so egg freezing. My guess is that egg freezing, yeah, we know that comes after Tinkee. And it unlocks, so use it on an egg in the rookery, and then it unlocks egg collection. So let's go back to this egg freezing. This is to see what happens. If you get too close, if you freeze one egg, you'll be asked to collect 8 more of them. And then eventually we'll have to go back in the Scholomance and kill all those neutrals. I knew they were there for something. Tarnished Undermine Reel of Season of Discovery. When you're done, make the raid leader make you the leader. Wait for everyone. Run out, hand in, run back. It won't be reset. Alright, so they're saying you can run out, turn in, and run back in and try to bust this one out 2 in one go. So, good to know while we're trying that. And then that turns in Leonid Bartholomew. I don't know what Bettina... Yeah, this is another thing. Bring them to the guy in the Plaguelands. Bring them over to her. So once we get them, then you go kill that guy. All right, so that's fine. This could take us 2 or 3 runs. The Matron Protectorate. Let's look that one up. All right, so this is maybe one we already started. This is a Winter Spring, so it's a good thing that we're looking up here. We actually might already have this. Oh, you have to find the baby first and bring it to her. You have to get you have to get it from the baby and then you go over to her. So, yeah, if you look here, yeah, that one's still available. We need to find that one from the baby dragon on our run. Then you speak with Hala. She wants you to go to the Plaguelands. And then this will unlock these different chromatic whatevers. Okay, no biggie. Yeah. Pip Quick Wit at your service. I can already tell you right now, that's not going to happen. That's going to be that requires us to have that knife that increases skinning. So we need the knife to hopefully drop on our shaman. That's going to be the horde run. And that will unlock some of these. And then Test of Skulls, that opens up this whole thing. Test of Skulls chronology. That's when we do this on horde. We might be picking that up today. So Vivian, Lagrave, and the Darkstone tablet, that whole thing. So whole totally different as we switch over and do for the horde. This is Warlord's Command into Eitrig's Wisdom. This is the Onyxia Lair Attunement. Yeah, so we will need to beat it. We maybe will have the quest already. We'll have to do some of the horde research after. All right, so to recap, what do we need to do on our alliance? We have Drakefire Amulet already. General Drakaseth's Mind is an easy pickup. Blackhand's Command is found inside. So let's go. We already have Drakefire Amulet. Nice, picked up. Let's go ahead and just put a few down here. Already picked this quest up. Cool. Then this will get picked up there. That's inside. We already have the Demon Forge. Don't remember where we picked that one up. We did pick that one up already. Yeah, from the Lorax. That's from this dude in Winter Spring. So we already got that one. Cool. Then we are going to pick up Mayara Brightwing and Stormwind. Fine. And we already have this Tinkee quest. It's called Tinkee Steamboil. And I think we have that one listed as something else. Maybe where do we have Tinkee Steamboil? Let's see where she gets that one. Tinkee Steamboil. That one starts in Winter Spring. So is that listed on my Winter Spring quests? That's all. I'm just trying to see where. I don't see it. So for whatever reason, I don't have Tinkee Steamboil listed. Let's add that one in. Add the cells and shift down. So this should be Tinkee Steamboil, and we already have that one too. So we're gonna turn that one in. All right, where are we at? Closer and closer. So we have to turn in Shards of the Felvine, and then we are done. Other than that repeatable version of the quest we already did. So that's not helping us from a lore perspective. That's why I call it the Vanity Project. That has nothing to do about anything from a lore perspective. It is only in order to get that quest ID checked off. So if you look at, again, I used to be like top 10% in the world, 2% in... I was number 2 in the server cluster that we are right now. But I don't know if you can do, like, WoW Armory. And look at... I used to be able to look at the... yeah, see... If I look at... Let's look up, for instance, Glee Contessa. Oh, I spelled. She's not level 55, though. Character not found. Okay. So that's... I must have... Maybe I don't have this account shared? I don't freaking know. Battle.net WoW community. How to check my world ranking in Warcraft quests. There's something right. It's called data for Azeroth. Okay. Let's look at, we're at Pagel. Not EU, right? We're US Pagel. And then we'll see, I don't see Pagel listed. Does it have to be classic? Is that the problem here? Maybe that's the problem. US. See, that's completion score. It's pretty good. Yeah, so I guess this only is checking for retail. If you look at, like, let's try my, I don't remember my sub-region. Just check my name out. It's not really Twinkle. It's like Twinkle with a little asterisk on top. Dang it. I can't even. Let's just try Saved by the Belf. Please select a realm. I don't remember what realm my classic people are in. My non-classic. All right. So you can't check classic, which is a bummer. And I haven't played in a couple years, so I'm sure I've just plummeted down through on the completion score, which is a bummer. I wonder if you could do this on Warcraft Classic quests. See, this is data for Azeroth, but it's not Classic. Is it? I don't know. There's a different new thing. I don't see Pagel. So yeah, that's not working. That's not working out for us. Wow, leaderboards. Cool, but run the Wowhead client. I'll have to just do that on my own time. Just run the Wowhead client and I can see. That's pretty neat. To actually be able to run it like that, to have it go through it. At least on Classic, we can test that out and see, like, what have we not done on our characters. As we go to wrap up, we'll have to run it that way. Alright, let's turn in Shards of the Felvine. And then we can Hearth, because it looks like every other quest on Alliance is out in the Plaguelands region. I mean, not Plaguelands, Searing Gorge. And so yeah, it's not really not very much to do. We're going to turn this quest in, Hearth to Stormwind, pick up the one quest in Stormwind while we drop off at the bank. And, I mean, there are obviously people that are going to be above us. We haven't done anything related to Silithus on this character account, so that's hurting us. We haven't done the Shrouded Nightmare. There's just a little thing, just a few little baby things. We haven't finished our blacksmithing quests, yada, yada, yada. So there's little... That's why we keep playing once a week. And next week we will start. We'll actually get a... I think you need, what, 10 people to run Upper Blackrock Spire. So we'll need to do a run. An Upper Blackrock Spire run. And that'll be fun. And it looks like, fingers crossed, we can get it done in one run if I get lucky about the eggs. And I can go back and get those eggs. If it is the... Yeah, again, fingers crossed. Horde, I think it's going to be a little bit trickier. I think Horde's going to have so I have a minimum 1 run on Alliance, maybe 2. And then we have a minimum... I'm pretty sure Horde's going to take more. We'll do our research.
With
the sealed reliquary...
You know the truth.
The sealed reliquary of purity in our possession, it will be possible not only to remove a corrupting threat from the world, but also to study it under our judicious watch. Perhaps we can even devise new means to combat the taint of corruption that ever threatens Azeroth. I know Millie would have had it no other way.
It is done, brave adventurer.
Cool.
And with that, the Cenarian Circle is in your debt. Though the war is far from over, a great battle has been won against those who would bring about our doom. Please, accept this as a token of our enduring gratitude. Know that you are welcomed here as a hero of the Cenarian Circle for your great deed, adventurer. Thank you.
It's actually pretty solid. A pretty solid shield, but I don't use shields. And a pretty solid offhand, but I kind of like my plus 22, my Thaurissan plus 22 offhand better than the 6 mana per 5 seconds. Even though 6 per 5 is pretty good. If you look at the 6 per 5, okay, I'm going to call that like a 12. And then for healing, Intellect is top, so that's 19. And then Stam is still half, so like about a 22 point offhand, which is got by the healing alone on the Thaurissan. So I'm going to take it just to sell. We also get 5 gold. Cool on us. So it's not happening. Let's Hearth. Great. And I will ask if someone can open my... What kind of lockbox is it? Thorium. I'll tip them. See if any rogue wants to help me out. Let's go dump things in the bank. Maybe I can get a rogue to just quickly open a box for me. Maybe not. One of the best parts about being a rogue, just open your own boxes. Ooh, look at this full freaking full behind thing I have. Ugh. Gross. What do I even do with this? I guess Ikra Undeath is gonna get sold. Oh, I don't need this. This can get tossed. Okay, I'll put that for the trap. I don't care about Tiger's Eye and Malachite anymore. I don't care about the stacks of those. So go ahead and put my Gordok suit in there. My Thorium widget. Shadow Gem, don't need that really. So I'll put my Ogre Cannon in there for that. That's probably okay. What is this? That's what I just brought to sell. These are 2 drinks I can buff up with. I guess I don't really need the Dragon Scale. Other than that...
Safe travels. No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of...
Yeah, let's get that drop box.
History. Have a good one.
And I will... I guess I'll give him a tip. I don't know. Like a gold, maybe? Oh, okay. I said no tip. Hey man, that's cool. Oh. Alright, so what do we got? Ooh, a blacksmithing recipe for 300 blacksmithing. I like that, but it's going to take up a new bag spot. And then this wand. I don't need that wand. That stinks that I'm trading it out for another bag spot. Bummer. Let's go at least move the dragon scale. Yikes. I could open this up, I guess.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of the whole history.
I don't need silver bar. Like, if I want to keep some of my blacksmithing plants, but I really like to keep them. What else can I really stash? I need that stupid echo. Oh, was I just keeping this as a backup in case I get a better... Because right now I have... Where'd it go? Where'd that book go? Because right now I could have 3 and I'd get 40 attack power if I got a 4th. So I'm just keeping it just in case. I think that's what was going on there. That Scourge thing we still need. We got my whole stupid set. Yeah, we just... Alright, I can take this True Silver key out. I don't need to keep that. That's part of that collection. Alright. Yikes. Oh, Black Dragon Scale. We can take that out. I don't need this either. These bags are trash. Okay. Everything else... Oh, I have a 20... Oh, I need to keep that 20 stack. About it. I can't really do a lot. Okay. So I can sell that whole bottom stash. Alright, and then now we go flying out to Searing Gorge. Or Burning Steps. That's about it for that. Stormwind Commendations.
What do you look? Just browsing my wares, or is there?
I would like to sell you all of these things, my friend. Cool. So not a ton, but we are almost back to the gold before we tipped our friend. If I want to drop some gold, in reality, I could go... We could go train the next level of riding. And I could get the whatever, however much that is. I don't remember what costs more, the riding training or the mount itself. But we're going to get our paladin mount soon.
Where is it you would like to go, lass? For just
we need
a
to
few
go
my griffins can
to
get ye there faster
there
than even the
pretty
swiftest
quick.
horse.
Alright, so again, no, I forgot. We need to pick this quest up. We need Mayara Brightwing. No, abort. Ah, bro. Maybe I'll be able to turn that one back around real quick. That stinks. Alright, so what's coming up in our... that sucks. We're not even... And I didn't sell that bag either. What the heck. Bummer. What a waste. What a waste of time. How are we doing on time, by the way? Because we're pretty close. So we're roughly halfway into the episode, and we're basically halfway done. So let's research, I guess, the Horde side of things. So on the Horde side, so first of all, there's for the Horde. See, the problem is I can't look and see where these things are. I cannot believe I did that. And it's like, it is like the next flight path over. So, yeah, the Lord of Blackrock comes from Nefarian. Pip Quickwick is that leatherworking thing. Matron Protectorate we really can pick up. Hot Fiery Death. That must be part of... whatchamacallit. Look, someone needs Upper Blackrock Spire. That's going to be us the next time. Hot Fiery Death must be... something in Blackwing Lair. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so for the Horde, that's our next thing. For the Horde, let's just go down the list here and check it out. I can't believe I forgot to pick that quest up. So, I don't know. I believe we probably have these to do. This is picked up, started and ended from Thrall. So he'll give us the quest. And it opens up what the wind carries. This whole chain comes out of it. And it leads into all of this. So, there's not really a lot we can do. That's a massive chain. That sucks. I'm pretty sure that that leads to that whole chain.
Where would you like to fly to?
You ding-dong. Waste of 15 silver. Okay, so, yeah, for the Horde, which is gotten from Thrall, opens up what the wind carries, where you just listen to his tale. Then that opens Champion of the Horde, where he sends you to find Rexxar. Then you grab Rexxar's Testament and go turn it to the lady in Western Plaguelands. Then she wants you to go to Blackrock Spire and get 20 Black Dragon Spawn Eyes. So, we will have to run the dungeon once to complete for the Horde. We will have to run it a second time. And at that time, I guess we'll also get Black Hand's Command. The Demon Forge, probably not going to run that one again. I don't care about the egg collection thing. So all of that can be skipped. That's fine. So we'll have to run it a second time for Oculus Illusions. That will open up Ember Strife. And you speak to Ember Strife. That's it. And then that Ember Strife will give you now the 3 Test of Skulls. Cronalis, Scryer, and Somnus. Okay. So if you do Somnus, Cronalis, you'll have to go and to the Taverns of Time. Taverns of Time. Sounds like some places I've been. The Caverns of Time in Tanaris to beat Cronalis, Child of Nosdormu. Then for the Scryer version, you'll have to go to Winterspring and defeat Scryer. And then for Somnus, you will have to go to Dustwallow Marsh. No. He's a green skull. Yes, Swamp of Sorrows. So we will have to go to Swamp of Sorrows. So you'll have to find a squad. How hard are they? What do people say? For our group, 3 warriors. So it's a group of 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so people say 5. Basically, you want a group of 5. Okay, so that's fine. And then that will open up the Test of Skulls. Axtraws, he's the 4th one. Grim Batal, the Red Flight. So he will need a 4th dragon. What do people say about this guy? It can be completed as a raid if needed. 1, 2, 3. He's one of the easiest. Somnus hardest, but that one, they 3-manned it. So we can 3 to 4-man these things. Alright, let's try now to not be an idiot. And actually get the quest. I can't believe... Just wanted to waste some of our time. Alright, so for the Horde, we're going to pick that one up in Orgrimmar. Oh, we also need to see if anybody has an open Dire Maul tribute. For our poor unfortunate soul. Who's this guy? Let's see. I think this is the... Yeah, that's opening Silithus. The revamped Silithus.
Both continents and points beyond.
Which is going to be cool for us. Yeah, I'd love to get... We're not there yet. If we look at what we have... Dire Maul, the Azure Ghost and Lord Kazakh, I would like to finish those, but they don't have any quests tied to them, so I'm not as worried. Like that's going to become Vanity Project. We basically have Upper Blackrock Spire to finish next, and then we actually truly have completed all of this stuff that dropped. Well, no, we haven't, because there were a couple raids at the beginning of the game. Molten Core and Onyxia. I don't know when Molten Core and Onyxia... I think Onyxia dropped around the time of Maraudon. It was one of the first things. But Molten Core, I think, was available from pretty much the beginning. So we are going to have to do Molten Core. I'll probably do Molten Core... I guess I'll do Molten Core and Onyxia. Oh, we passed it. Probably do Molten Core and Onyxia. So we'll finish all of our upper Blackrock Spire. Then run Molten Core and Onyxia. And then do our epic class quests. Because then we'll really be done with everything where the game started once we finish Onyxia. Actually, once we finish Molten Core. And Onyxia, class quest, and then we'll run a little PvP. No, it's kind of annoying. Actually, well, there are PvP quests, so here's Mayara Brightwing.
An agent of mine, Mayara Brightwing, was sent to the Burning Steppes to scout the ruined city of Thorison. That destroyed city of the Dark Iron Dwarves may hide objects of great value. Objects that would fit nicely into our family museum. Mayara says she found something and will need aid in retrieving it, but it is not in Thorison. Instead, a foray into Blackrock Spire will be required. I do not know the details, but if interested, then speak with Mayara in the Burning Steppes.
Alright, so... it looks like the Horde... So it looks like we might get lucky and have the Horde only take 2 runs to Upper Black... I think we truly will. Just need 2 runs to Upper Blackrock Spire. So we get 2 runs to Upper Blackrock Spire. Unless the drop rate on those eyeballs is terrible. And then we're gonna need, let's see if we get lucky, we will only need 1 run on Alliance. So that's 3 runs. But then we will need 100%, we'll need an episode where we turn in some quests. For the Alliance, turning in the quest is actually gonna be easy. We can combine that with our Alliance run. That's fine. On our second run, or actually our first if we let it run. But the Horde, we will definitely need an additional episode to go do the Test of Skulls. So we're going to need, like, bare minimum 3 Horde episodes.
Like these great beasts, no paths
Alright,
that you
let's
can't
try this
find on
again.
foot. They'll get you there fast and maybe show you something new at the
So
same time.
we will need... one Alliance Upper Blackrock run next week. And then we'll have 2 Alliance Upper Horde. We'll do the first one and then a kind of a turn in. And then the second one. And then we will have a... So that's over the next 3 weeks. And then we'll need a 4th week where we're trying to do a Test of Skulls episode. So that's 4 straight weeks of Upper Blackrock Spire content. When that finishes, we'll do Molten Core. What's our quest list look like for Molten Core? Molten Core doesn't really have quests. So actually, we only have to run Molten Core. It just has these repeatable that aren't actually even turned in the Molten Core. They're turned in some different spot. So actually... Assassin's Contract. So I'm letting that person. They're talking about, could someone share Assassin's Contract? It's not shareable. That's the one where I spent episodes and episodes trying to generate it. I think I would argue it's the hardest quest to get in the game. Other than, actually, it's right there, Run for the Money with the Harvester in the Barrens. Those two, with a close third being the Timberling Heart out in Teldrassil. Those are like top 3 most annoying quests in the game. Like, I think that those are more annoying than freaking running Lower Blackrock Spire over and over again to get the Seal of Ascension, like, in my opinion. Alright, here's Mayara Brightwing.
Wonderful. I know of an object of art that Remington would kill to have in his museum. But extracting it won't be easy. That's where you come in. There is a chamber high in Blackrock Spire that was once called the Hall of Fortune. It was where the Dark Iron Dwarves kept their relics, trophies, and objects of art. That was long ago. It is said the hall has collapsed and is now used for less savory tasks. But I believe some old dwarven relics may still be found there. One such relic is Doomrigger's clasp, with a surface so encrusted with rare gems that it was said to make weep any dwarf who gazes upon it. That clasp, adventurer, is your goal. Be careful.
Okay. Alright, so we completed... Well, we did this part. This is done now. So we picked up and turned in Mayara Brightwing, and then we just picked up Doomrigger's clasp. Also
We battle against these beasts on 2 fronts. From our capital of Stormwind, we fight them from the inside out, and here, in the Burning Steppes, we take the battle to their doorstep. We must be vigilant, adventurer. None should be spared our wrath, as none of our own were spared when they struck at our homes and families. Find this General Drakasath and destroy him. The task certainly will not be a simple one, but the rewards shall be extravagant.
Alright, so that's cool. That is actually a really nice trinket. Alright, so we just picked up General Drakasath's Demise. That's the obligatory, hey, go kill the boss, one of the bosses of the dungeon. It turns out to be Rend, right? Rend is the real boss. Alright, so now we've got to go up to this Tinkee Steamboil. I think that's it for the Alliance. Once we get old Tinkee. Because Blackhand's Command and the Matron Protectorate are not part of this area. That will be the final blue, will be decked in all blues, and solid ones at that, and then it will begin the process of, can we get ourselves into the purples? Because that would be cool. We have yet to get our first purple, but that would be our final, by completing Blackrock Spire for the first time, we will finally be bedecked all in blues. As a matter of fact, we just about have a whole second set all in blues as well. Alright, so yeah, so we will only have to, so the trade-off is we're just going to have to run Molten Core one time. There are no real quests associated with Molten Core, it's just a reputation quests, which will, whatever we can complete while we're there, great. We will turn in, so we'll spend 4 weeks, possibly 5, doing Upper Blackrock Spire runs. So today is January 19th. So, January 26th, February 2nd, February 9th, February 16th, and possibly all the way up to February 23rd, which is my dad's birthday. Good job, Glee Dad. I'm living to a ripe old age. That, at the latest, will be when we finish. If not, that will be the day that we do Molten Core. So, by the end of, by the beginning of March, we'll be done with Molten Core. And we've slowed down. My original plan was, I thought we'd be done by March, April.
The Burning Steppes is a dangerous place. Scholars like me. Felnock was right! I do need your help again, and this time, it's going to be really dangerous. Are you ready?
Yeah?
Adventurer, I've been working hard on a new device. The Oscilloscope.
Cool.
It's designed to project a burst of cold energy at the egg of a black dragon and freeze it solid. Can you test it for me? I heard that high up in Blackrock Spire, the dragons have a rookery where they hatch their eggs. That's where you'll have to go to test the egg oscilloscope, and then let me know how it worked. And don't worry, frozen dragon eggs should be harmless. It's the unfrozen ones you have to worry about.
I gotta get on fixing my voiceover thing for this quest because or for retail because I missed the the stupid AI reading of it. All right, so then we got egg freezing. So I'm pretty sure we're all good now. Just double checking before we switch to Horde. Okay, we picked it up. Can't get it. Already have it. Picked it up. That's after. Completed it. Picked it up. That's after. That's a whole chain after. Oh, I am forgetting this. Wait a minute. I forgot. After we do this run, we are going to need to do a Scholomance run. So, add in one more week on that. Okay, can't pick that. Not to mention the Matron Protectorate. We're going to have to do a different day when we mess about with that. Add a second one there. Oh, okay. So anyway, let's log out and switch over to the Horde. So add 2 more weeks in. So now we're talking mid-March. And we're talking about 3/4 of the way through March. We'll knock our little Molten Core run off, which is fine. Then after that, we will run Onyxia. She's still chilling in Dire Maul. Now I have to hope. We have to ask, beg, hope. If there's anyone have an open... I need to turn in Elven Legends. So we're going to give this a second and see what happens there. Meanwhile, we can go turn in this Pusilin. Actually... do I have the key? If I have the key, then I'm good. Oh, never mind. Alright, so I didn't realize I had the crescent key on this character. Well, then we can just do this ourselves. We don't need any help. I can't type today. I realized that the crescent key with an apostrophe, I'll good, 1L. I'm an idiot. Alright, so I need to go back up to north. So, that's cool. I guess we got that on one of our episodes. And I just wasn't paying attention. So that's cool. So then we can go turn in this, and we can't stealth though. It's a shame. Okay, so this one we can go run up there. Yeah, you just wait for this first guy to pat by. We can go. We actually probably could. Probably get up here without doing anything special. Come on. This little corner is a really great spot. There we go. Yeah, so you don't even need anything. Just hop on down here. And now we can go in here. So that's great. Get ourselves into the library. We didn't even need to do anything special. I love it. Now, we might die on the way out, but... c'est la vie. We do want to walk out because I want to turn in Pusilin. We also have to turn in Lethtendris' web. So let's see, what do we got to turn in on this? I didn't realize we even had the Pusilin quest. That's just extra. Okay, so Lethtendris' web is turned in at Camp Majache after we turn in the Pusilin guy. And Elven Legends right now is going to get turned in, so that's cool. That turns in our Dire Maul, whatever, east, west, whatever I called it. Yeah, what do we call it? So, looking at the old yield spreadsheet, yeah, I guess I called it. Oh, we do have that one. So we have Elven Legends. So we've already picked this up. And just do a couple here. This might actually, this is I think the only one. We're gonna go turn that in just a second. Actually, we don't turn it in here. You go to the, oh look, there's a provisioner. Sell or buy. Buddy and repair, cool. Tailoring, which we don't need. A warlock trinket, weird. Okay. Imjib's collar. Don't need that or that. That's a healing hand, right? Okay, offhand, healing. So this offhand can be gone now. This is only if we want to do the Dire Maul quest thing. Which I guess we could check that out. I don't need that. Turn that one in. Just regular eating. Don't care. Guess I'll save that. That's used for a few things. This is double fisting, offhand, main hand. This is for her to get some stuff. Okay, don't need that. Yeah, that can get put in the bag. Okay, cool. I think that's okay. Alright, we're just looking for the little skeleton. Don't remember exactly where it's at. One of these side areas. There it is. Elven Legends. This is not going to be that hard.
I need to get closer.
Okay, a cursory examination of the skeletal remains indicates that the flesh was seared off. Quite a grisly sight. We mourn the great lost. I very much doubt that he will have anything to say, stranger. Yeah, that was the skeletal remains of Telmia's Dreamseeker. I personally didn't mind him. It was the prince who took exception to a high elf in his domain. Alas, I am not one to question the prince. In his defense, he did not incinerate Master Dreamseeker immediately. He grumbles. We most definitely do not need any more attention drawn to us, stranger. Return to those that sent you in search of the lost master and tell them that nothing could be found. When this is done, and I will know when it is so. Return. That shall reveal the secrets of the deceased. All that is again, that's the little kind of unlock condition needed to be able to turn in the books of Dire Maul. If you're interested in doing that. Yeah, I don't know that we will ever be able to truly... I'm not sure what will happen with a well armory type character. If I wanted to be looking, seeing like what every quest is available, I'll have to sync that up. So those are just a couple little projects for myself. I wonder if the camera shows. I changed my background. I changed some furniture, moved some things around in my house, moved a bookshelf from another room, and so I could get some of my cooler. Start projecting some of those things. Instead of keeping stacks here. I think I told the story about the Christmas fiasco where everything crashed down. All right, so where are we? First of all, in terms of time. Okay, so we are in a nice, tightly run ship mode. We'd be done in 15 minutes. It's going to be a little close on that. We have 3 quests to turn in right now once we leave Dire Maul. Maybe we die, maybe we don't. Stone bolts. Okay. I mean, I could probably handle fighting them, but I don't want to. Alright. Oh, sure not. Oh, and they all aggro. Oh, and I'm dead. Ooh. I'm just gonna release. I don't even care. I'm even going to release and take res sickness. That will actually be quicker. Yep, I know. It's going to cost me some money. I'm paying for that convenience. This will now allow me to go turn in these 3 relatively drama-free. Alright, what else do we have to do? I could maybe... If I wanted to go to the Moonglade for Reliquary of Purity, I have the thing needed. If I find myself up in that neck of the woods ever, I'll go do it. I'm not going to go out of there for no reason. But if we just happen to be up in some close-ish area, I would... We've been to Dire Maul, so we should just be able to pick that quest up and then turn it in since we already have the Reliquary. Other than that, we need to pick up for the Horde, right? So that is... Yeah, where do you pick for the Horde up at? Okay, I don't see that quest. So, for the Horde... Look, yeah. For the Horde comes from a whole different quest. For the Horde... That comes from Warlord's Command. Which we have done that. Warlord's Command then opens up Eitrig's Wisdom. So that's picked up in the Badlands. So did I never pick up Eitrig's Wisdom? That's lame. That's annoying. No, I did. Oh, I already have for the Horde. Okay. So let's put the... Actually, I'll wait till I'm flying or whatever I need to do. That one is... no, I won't. Let's put that one on. Let's work on a spreadsheet here. Okay, so... I've already picked up for the Horde. Let's go ahead and open up 3 more to the right. Okay. Put this here. Boom. Cool, so this is Upper Blackrock Spire. And yeah, we've already picked that one up. I don't know that there's much else we can pick up. I want to go up to Pusilin, then back down and turn those 2 in. Yeah, so what else can we even do? We are going to turn in Elven Legends right now. Free Nod is... We're going to check it off because I can't work on that right now. Coming over here, we're going to turn in Lethtendris' Web and Shards of the Felvine. Cool. So those 3 are going to get wrapped up right now. And then Dire Maul North is officially done. Dire Maul is done. Okay, that's a big chain. Can't be picked up. We're not picking up that. I don't care about those. Vivian, Lagrave, and the Darkstone Tablet. So where does that get picked up at? Vivian, Lagrave, and the Darkstone Tablet. So we need to find out where is that one. That's picked up at Undercity. And yep, right there. Okay. Let's turn in, I guess we'll turn in Elven Legends while we're right here.
A shame. A tragedy. The items are lost, you say. No trace of him, eh?
That's it. So can't do anything else about that one. Fine. So that was Elven Legends. Oops. Dire Maul North. Bada bing, bada boom. Done. That's the only Dire Maul North quest we really have to worry about. Lethtendris' Web. That was a Dire Maul East. Turn that one in while we're right here, too. Yeah, because then we can party.
Listen to the stories of an elder, adventurer. I have many to speak of.
Do you, Gleekin Souls, you have Lethtendris' Web?
You have done well, adventurer. This web holds within it vast stores of the magic of Dire Maul, and I fear what damage may be unleashed if those energies were harnessed by one so irresponsible as Lethtendris. I'm saddened by her death, but I know that she could never part with her web while alive. Thank you, adventurer. I will send the web to students of magic more responsible than Lethtendris. They will be the new wardens of its power.
It's about a tie, that lore spinner versus the energetic rod that I just picked up. And in the case of a tie, I'd rather have the energetic rod. Okay. So that was Lethtendris' web. Cool. Horde version. Alright, so that one's done. Now I can go over here. That was Dire Maul East, actually. I already put, no, on Horde. We gotta actually put 2 copies right here. So that's Lethtendris' web turn in. Alright, now we're gonna go up to turn into Pusilin. Then we will Hearthstone to Orgrimmar, where we will then immediately go out. Well, we have to repair when we get there. We will go out front and take the Zeppelin to Undercity, where we will pick up the Vivian Lagrave one, because what else is available? So keep popping over to that one. The Darkstone tablet, that's it. All of these other ones are things that are going to happen within or without. The whole Quick Pit one, we're not even going to be able to activate that ourselves unless we get lucky and the dagger with plus skinning drops and we need it and get it. Or someone else pops it open, maybe that will allow us to do it. Oops. And that's all for, you know.
Peace be with you.
I regret nothing, stranger. The queen has long since passed. The works of the Chandralar have been marred by the madness of Prince Lethtendris. I seek only freedom, escape.
You have found it. A curse upon that miserable imp. Alas, my material possessions are meager at best. You may choose from what I have to offer.
Okay, so cool, but not whatever. Nothing special. Alright, so, oh yeah, Mithril Lockbox. I have one of those. That's neat. Dian of Faith, that's for Stratholm. Get him running back in there ever. Cool. I feel like Mithril Lockbox? I don't even care about that thing. Use hide, sure. I'll keep those. Oh, that can be sold. Keep that, because it'll stack. And that can go up there. Alright, all that's gonna get... This one can go in the bank.
What can I guarantee this bank's security with my
But
own
you take
blood.
that.
Is that good enough for you?
Yes. I don't know, man. Alright, so now to repair, since we viciously... Whereas since I just took a kill...
Greetings.
Alright, two gold 50. But we more than are making up for that. We gained about 10 gold from that, so... Getting closer and closer to being able to have the money. She's almost at 600. Alright, so that was the Pusilin one. I don't know why I didn't check off Shards of the Felvine there. Because we did turn that in. Yeah, those can be gone. So, Shards of the Felvine were turned in. And then he did these. He could do one more Shards of the Felvine, perhaps, if needed. They did that. Alright, Dire Maul North. Now completed. Okay, so all we're doing now is picking up quests. There's only 2 that we can really get going that are Horde specific only. So we need to take a Zeppelin, which is arriving right now. Good timing. We need to take a Zeppelin over to Undercity, pick up the Vivian Lagrave quest, then fly down, unfortunately, down to... That's going to be the long part. Flying down to Searing Gorge. Burning Steps, I mean. And we're actually over to Badlands. Flying down to Badlands. Right? And then Molten Core, like I said, it's just getting whatever. And then some of them will turn in, some of them we won't. But this is really, this is our life for, because of the Test of Skulls and the need to run Scholomance after again, and these potentials, it's really going to take us like, it's really going to take us a little while because of everything. She's getting decent on gear too, but she still has a couple greens, so she's not the best. And again, where are we on time? We're doing good. The flight is what's gonna kill us. We are pretty much, everything that was questionable is done. Yeah, we got the cool quest for the Horde, so we have to go get the head of Ren Blackhand. And what did she do? Yep. Let's go ahead and put this here, I guess, for a little bit. And then it's just going to be the Vivian Lagrave, and then we go talk to her. And that will open up the actual Darkstone tablet quest. And yeah, we just pick that up and bring it back to her. Everything else is picked up within. I would like to get this one, but that's going to be like perhaps multiple runs. It's going to be really annoying. We're just going to be coming back and doing this. We'll be old hat by the end. When we come back to in-game vanity. Actually, we are... I forgot. At some point, we're going to have to stop. Love is in the Air we don't have to do because we already did all of those quests, I believe. If you look at World Event Quests, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it looks like it's partially... Let's look at this. Quests. Let's look at a database. While we're running around here, we're going to be flying forever. Let's do World Events. Love is in the Air. So, we have the source revealed, which that's not there. So what's the story? Yeah, so actually, it looks like maybe we didn't completely finish it. We got to, it looks like, we got Dearest Whatever, Gift Giving, Dangerous Love, and then the Hunch. And then I stopped. Why did I stop on that hunching quest? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, and you? Okay, so if I look at the hunch, Artisan's Hunch. Why? Why did I stop there? Did I really? I feel like I didn't. I feel like I did those quests already. I guess we'll find out. Did I not? Heck. Maybe I just thought it was annoying. Maybe I ran out of time. I don't know. Maybe that's what happened. I ran out of time. But those two things start like they like overlap this year. So there will be a time where we're doing that. I'm actually gonna prioritize getting it done on retail. So that'll be quicker. Alright, so pick up one quest here and then we fly to the Badlands. But yeah, those will both start, I don't know, they start early February. So we still have two and a half weeks, 2 weeks and a day, basically, where we really have to worry about that. So we'll have 2 more sessions. And Lunar Festival is going to go right around that too. So that's going to slow everything down too. So really, by the time we finish Molten Core, because of the slowing down of all that, it's going to easily be into April. But will be pretty solid. And then April will most likely take us through our quests, our class quests, into May. There she is. This is the last quest down here underneath from the apothecaries.
Vivian Lagrave sent me word from Kargath in the Badlands. Through her studies, she believes there is an ancient text within Blackrock Spire that would benefit our research. To confirm this, she will need someone to extract the text from the spire. No easy task. If interested, then speak with Vivian in Kargath. Remember.
Okay, so just more of their research. What are they wanting to do? You know, they're wanting to find the ultimate plague. Alright, so now only thing we have to do is fly down to, it would seem, Badlands. Get that last quest, and I think we're good at that point. We just need to do for the Horde, because we need to do a run where we go up and kill Rend. There's really not a lot else. Because we're going to need to run this dungeon 2 or 3 times. Oh, they would boot me with my blue gloves. I have blues and greens on everything. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think, since I'm wearing all blues, like, am I cooked? Am I not getting into raids anyway? So that's another thing. Like, I don't want to go grind PvP and stuff like that in order to even be allowed into a raid. Alright, so now we're going down to there. Alright, so what's the deal with this? I did the hunch one, supposedly. Which was bring the cologne bottle, and then that gave us Morgan's Discovery. Why would I not have gone back and done that? I feel like I messed up something. And trace the source. Trace the source back. The source revealed. I feel like I did this. We'll test when it happens. Actually, we can test right now. The source revealed. Well, this is Alliance. I want to see the Horde version of this. Let's check the source revealed on Horde. So what's the... We're going to check that. False. So I didn't do it. Weird. Maybe I did it on... Maybe I was running it on my other characters and prepping it and I ran out of time. I think that's what happened. I think I started doing it and I ran out of time. So we will have to do this on both Alliance and Horde. So when does that open up? So Classic World Event Calendar. Do we have a classic calendar? Is it available here? Let's see. World events. Classic. There are no world events in Classic. Stupid. Not true. Classic world events and holidays. Late January, early February. But it's 2026. I don't know. So, classic era, love is in the air, 20... Are we just waiting for them to specifically announce it? February 9th. Okay. And then what about Lunar Festival? Because I know they kind of overlap this year. February 16th. All right, so we'll have a week. We'll have a week where maybe I run both, where I do the little chain of quests on Alliance and Horde on one week. That week of February 9th. And I also simultaneously do some of that. I don't know that there are, if you look at the other one, is there any Love is in the Air, there are no of the original Love is in the Air. They don't exist. So we can skip that on retail. But there are a small handful of Lunar Festival quests. Very small. So those, when that kicks off, we will have to do that. And that's not a big deal. On Alliance and Horde, we'll have to pop over for both. But we do have a bunch of... this. It's just a small quest chain. It's really not that big of a deal for Love is in the Air. Lunar Festival, that's where we are really... this one has a ton, if you look about it. That's 70 quests. Most of them are neutral, so that part's good. That's good. That means I really only have to do it on one account. The only one... there's just a couple kicking off on these Lunar Festival things that are maybe mutually exclusive, maybe not, that come from each area. And then, yeah, we're going to just run it, I guess, mostly on Glee Contessa. She's going to just go run, find each one. Alright, so yeah, we're still flying to the south. So that makes me feel a little better that I don't have to do them twice on most of them. We also, the last year when we were trying to do this, our characters were much lower level. A year ago, we were more like around in the 40s, maybe getting close to level 50. Maybe we were about level 50. That's a big difference. So that's good. That won't be that bad. So that'll just take us... those two things will add us on a week, because we'll have... add us on 2 weeks. We'll spend a week on each. This one will take us a long time. Like, that could hypothetically take us 2 weeks, because you have to fly over the entire world. It's crazy annoying. So I might break that one down into 2 weeks, which would spread that over 3 weeks. I don't also know how long these epic quests, if we go to the class quests, how long are they going to take? So if we look at Paladin at 60, we have to do this. Like, this is a pretty solid... he's got a pretty solid line. Now, Shaman's a little different. They don't have any, really. They've got something. This thing right here. I think that's what it's called. They have one. What is it? Let's look back at Orgrimmar. It's called Material Assistance. No? Earnest Propositions, everybody. What's Material Assistance? Yeah, right there. It's this chain. So it's okay. Let's see how it looks. Material Assistance. And we can kind of get a view about how long will this take us. All right. So we have the one pristine black diamond. We'll have to buy the Azj'Tordin diamond. Fine. Dark Reaver Menace. Great Ossuary's Basement in Scalamanth. So we're going to have to run Scalamanth once. Okay, so boom. That's an extra episode. Fine. And that will give us the Sky Fury Helm. It's pretty cool. A crit with spells. I'm guessing that is including a crit. Either way, it's purple, though. So we get our first purple. Is that it? That's it? What is Again into the Great Ossuary? What if you screw it up? Oh, the first time it gives you the Helm of Latent Power. Healing version? What's the difference? Ah, I see. They changed it. So this is the old version of the spell, of the quest. Got it. And what about Again into the Great Ossuary, something like that. Alright, so there we're gonna land. Anyway, it looks like we're just gonna have to do a Scalamanth run. That's not that bad. Maybe it'll be annoying, but Alright, let's talk to old Vivian Lagrave.
It is true. I believe there is a tablet held within Blackrock Spire. A tablet that contains old alchemical recipes. I am glad you are here, for I need help in retrieving the tablet. Make yourself comfortable, and I will explain further.
Okay.
The Darkstone tablet holds the writings of the long-dead dwarf Urheld Darkstone. An alchemist of great skill, he was thought insane by his contemporaries, and hence did not share his research. But he did etch it onto tablets, and I believe one such tablet lies in Blackrock Spire, in a chamber once named the Hall of Fortune. I know not what it is now called, for few enter Blackrock and return. But if you are willing to brave its dangers and return to me with the tablet, your reward will be great.
Cool.
Greetings.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I think that's where I think we can wrap there for today. I feel a little better about some of the things that I've been looking at. I was a little stressed about some stuff, but that one's now done. Spread this one up a little bit. Pick that one up, turn it in, pick that one up. So we have 2 quests we have to care about for Horde. The rest are going to happen when we go in there. I might pick up, like, Broodling Essence or something like that. No, that's... Yeah, I don't care about that. Don't care. Yeah, we don't even have a Seal of Ascension done on this character. Yikes. So we are going to need somebody with the Ascension thing. We're going to need somebody else to let us in. So it's going to be a little bit trickier. Thank you everybody so much for watching, for listening, and for tuning in. I appreciate it. Next week, as we continue this journey, we will have... we'll start looking at what Blackrock Spire, Upper Blackrock Spire looks like. Maybe the first time in my life I've ever as part of a group doing it. I don't know. And tomorrow you can check out our weekly installment of Final Fantasy as we continue to run the 2 side dungeons that came from Dawn of Chaos. We're going to wrap up our Earth Shrine runs and then probably do all of our runs for the Fire area too, before diving headlong into probably a little bit of a grind. If we haven't finished grinding by then, we do need to get high enough level. I think we're level 32. We need to get to level 39 to be able to equip all of the magic that we now have access to. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. I hope to get most, if not all of that done on tomorrow's episode. So it's kind of like a pausing intermission style. Again, I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. We got another episode in the pipe. 5x5.